Hi, I'm Ram. Welcome back to my playthrough of Silent Hill. Last time we got a pretty big dose of plot. We actually met Alessia, confirmed that she is Dahlia's daughter. And yeah, I think that Cheryl is also Dahlia's daughter. And she was planning on using both of the girls for demon summoning slash preventing demons from summoning. It's one of the two, and I'm still not fully sure. We've been transported back into the hospital, or at least a realm that looks like the hospital. And now we've just got to go and investigate what's down in the basement. Great, this is a very close-up angle.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
Right, is this... Yeah, it said we were going to the basement, but this more resembles the upper floors of the hospital. Great. Ah, the bird cage is locked. I think this was here last time we were here. Which means if this is the same sort of layout as the hospital, there was that steel plate that we couldn't actually figure out what to do with. That was in the room with the videotape on the second floor. So, unfortunately, I can't remember where that was. This again is just a pipe. There's a key in the faucet, but I can't get it out no matter how much I pull. I really don't want to hear her. The word "Feyleg" is carved on the door. You're throwing a lot of puzzle elements at me all at once, game. The main thing I want to know is I want to know how Lisa factors into this, because everyone else has like a plausible link. Also, this is the antique shop again. Dr. Kaufman was the guy who was trying to make the cure demon possession potion, so that's linked to Alessa. Actually, I think Sybil just sort of randomly showed up here by accident. I don't think she has any link. Dahlia's the mother, but yeah, Lisa seems to have a pretty strong connection with Alessa. And I'm not really sure why. Odd clock. There is a square hole in the center of the clock. The hands of the clock. It's a key. I can't get to it because of the glass cover. Alright, series of keys. Find one key and then we can get all of them. Fine. Yeah, you guys have the hunchback. Exactly what happened to Cheryl. So yeah, I guess the liquid is actually what ejects them from their body, because that one just sort of stays in her bag. Yeah, as I was saying before I got spooked by monsters, Lisa Garland was the nurse looking after Alessa, but she's got to have like more significance in her life than that. Oak fail, thank you. Like, because she's really prominent here. Maybe she was like... Maybe Alessa considered her kind of like a mother? because Dahlia seems a bit nuts and obsessed with cult sacrifice, so don't particularly know how loving she was as a parent. It's locked, Hagith. Alright, nowhere to go but down the stairs then. Hope we can start finding some keys. And back in the school zone. I will say, this actually doesn't look like the otherworld version of the school. One solitary chair alone. Maybe Alessa was homeschooled. Yeah, this is cleaner than even the original non-otherworld version of the school was. Just kinda weird and awkward. There are pliers, take them. Right, that'll be to the pipe. There's a screwdriver. That will be to that steel plate we found. I kind of am a fan of this weird little theme. Just sort of everything that I thought was going to be relevant earlier and then wasn't. It looks like it's kind of coming back. In which case, I wonder if the 4 numbers that were on the locker room in the school are going to come back and be a solution for a puzzle in this one. I think I would like that. So I didn't actually see the steel plate along here. Maybe it'll be in one of the doors that's locked. Right, first key extracted. Thank you. Do we actually say where that key... I don't have it in my inventory. Did I just throw it on the floor? Yes, I did. Great. King of Ophiel, fine. That's hopefully the room with the steel plate on it. Here we are. I wonder what significance these names are. They all sound kind of like Latin demon-y names. This, are you something? Right, that's a puzzle. Don't touch that yet. There is a slate, and yeah, this was also nothing in the hospital. Lydia Findlay. That's going to be connected to the letters. I'll leave that for now, just because maybe there's a hint of what the order is. So I don't want to use that yet. Here we are, more puzzles. Is this the slate I had to unlock? Okay. Right. That's no idea. So that's a bull. Keep in mind that bulls are a thing, I guess. Are these like zodiacs? That's what, like Libra? Libra, maybe Gemini, Aquarius. No, that's a cat. Which one's the goat? That Taurus. Capricorn, Taurus, whatever. It works. And this also. Is it just what month it correlates to? Wait, I'll check, because... No, it can't be, because I'm a Cancer, and Cancer isn't the 10th month. Right, this will be another room that I'm gonna hope that I'll maybe get some context on. I will say I'm happy we're in puzzle territory again. I've been missing the puzzles. There hasn't been a good little brain teaser for ages. I swear, is it? I think it's this room. One of the rooms down here that had the steel plate in it. Named engraved on a lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set, young and old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar of the Feast of Death. Right, that's fine, just sort them age. It will be initials then, I'm assuming. Door is jammed, can't undo my awful Alice in Wonderland little puzzle. I'm still mad about that puzzle, the fact that there was a red herring in it. Right, there's a slate, so I'm gonna have to... I'm assuming it'll just let me do it in parts, so... A-L-L-F I'll do first. Hope it doesn't, like, reset every time I go away. A-L-L... Trevor F. White is the last name, so if I've been doing this right, it should open. No? It might be because I like, left and went back in. I might take a photo of this. Makes me wonder that this might not actually be the solution, because, you know, this game came out in '99, so... What did people do before they had phones? It's like 12 letters? Maybe I've just got an awful memory, but I know I couldn't memorize all of these letters just using my own brain. Alright, that one didn't work either. Just checking if it's the first letter, which is actually alert, so... Lovely, very, very nice and appropriate. This is... basement storeroom. Getting too close to where Alessa was held then. Potentially, although who knows with this place just switching locations whenever it wants. This was the configuration of where the slate was. There is an amulet of Solomon, take it. If I seen something, this would go 6 corners. Right, maybe I could screw it into place somehow.
Harry?
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
Lisa.
Lisa's been taken over by those things as well. I can't actually go back for her. She's still here. You left your note. Oh, I'm wondering, maybe if I didn't save Sybil with the red liquid earlier, I maybe could have saved Lisa. There is a diary on the floor. Asked doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit, won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad, need to throw up, but nothing comes out, vomiting only bile. Blood and pus throw from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug, help me. I feel really bad about Lisa. I did very much enjoy her. Is there anything else in this room? I'm wondering if maybe the star that was on the wall was somehow protecting her. It is kind of like the Jewish Star of David, which I don't know a lot about Judaism, but I think it's kind of like a protection symbol. Also, the stuff she described, like the insects. This is killing me because I should have paid more attention in religious education, but I'm pretty sure in the Jewish equivalent of the Bible, there's the talk about the insect swarms and people are finding blood everywhere, so I think that might be a rehash of that, sort of a harrowing created by the gods. And she was being protected by this amulet, which I just randomly pulled off the wall. I can only hope that she's kind of at peace now. It definitely seemed in all of the earlier cutscenes that she was aware that something was wrong, she just didn't know what. I hope that she is, like, finally dead now. I can't find any other doors to interact with, so I think this might be a puzzle that I'm actually able to solve. So, Libra's a 2, Pisces is... Is this actually Pisces or Gemini? Because it is 2, but... Yeah, it is also fish, so who knows. Ah no, this one up here will be Gemini. I wanna see what that little like steel plate is, but it's not letting me look at it. I'm concerned this might require actual knowledge of how the zodiacs are ordered, which I don't have in the slightest. Like I said, I'm a Cancer. I know that Cancer's like end of June, start of July. Literally, I know nothing else about any of the other signals. Like, I know what they're called, but I have no idea what months they are. So... But yeah, I'm thinking maybe it can't be numbers, because Cancer's like the 7th. So... And also, there can't be a month 0, so is there just like a weird math thing? I hate using my phone again, but I'm not gonna like use it for cheating purposes. I'm just gonna Google like what months are the zodiac, because I can't for the life of me remember. Alright, I googled and I found like a list of actually what parts the zodiacs are, because I think that's just going to be relevant information here. Although, I thought Alice in Wonderland would be useful information, and it totally wasn't, so who knows. I feel like I'd be the type of person who would be super into astrology if I wasn't a Cancer. Because, like, I really like the appeal of it, but... Firstly, Cancer's the worst one, because it's named after a disease. And secondly, it's awful, because it's always associated with, like, the colour brown. It's always, like... I see a lot of, like, Zodiac-themed makeup palettes, and the Cancers are always, like, the most boring neutral shades. And it's always annoyed me so much. I've always wanted to be, like, I don't know, like a Virgo, so I could get, like, weird purples. Or, like, the Aquarius, so I could get blue. Or Gemini, so I could get green. But no, my sign seems very boring. Anyway, so we have I think that's Capricorn. So, Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini. I'm just going to input the actual sequence they go in first. So, Capricorn is like the first month. You want me to do things in sequence, don't you? Alright. Taurus is 5th. And Gemini is 6. Now, is this... That appears to mean nothing. Alright. I feel like... You know what I've just realised? And... It seemed like the stupidest thing in my head, but now that I'm actually, like, using my eyes, I think it might be right. I was gonna say, is it, like, something ridiculous, like, it's the number of, like, legs? Because I was thinking, how can Pisces have 0 and Cancer have 10? Like, what's a system of sort of numerical values that makes sense? I think it might be legs. I think it genuinely might be just count the legs on the stupid pictures. Yeah, Capricorn has 4. Aries, whatever. Libra has 2. I mean, that's not really legs, but... That's like the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. Right, you have 6 then. Yeah, it's count the legs. That's by far the silliest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Stone of Time, take it. I can't believe it. The zodiacs were completely irrelevant. No, I wanted to look at the actual thing underneath, but I guess I can't. Right, time to see. Oh, I hate these stupid freaks. They are the worst. Yeah, time to see where I can actually go with this Stone of Time. There must be like something new opened. I mean, you'd hope at least. I can't believe I had to look up zodiac signs and it's just like count the amount of legs. It's like a children's math puzzle. It's very embarrassing. Ah, if you examine the Stone of Time, it says it's got a clock face design. So I assumed I was gonna need a key to get into the clock, but it might be a case of just smash it with a big stone, which I guess works. Lovely. This is Key of Hagith, right. I was hoping it would be Key to the Birdcage, but Hagith works as well, I suppose. Hagith is the big double door, so I'm expecting something exciting. Elevator. I'm kind of... Maybe we'll go back to the sewer? Although the sewer didn't really seem like part of the otherworld. It just seemed like a normal, ugly sewer. We're on first floor. Let's go up a floor. Why not? Right. Yeah, still no map either, which is not ideal. Hello, ghost women. Happy to see all of you are back. Luckily, you're kind of filed in a line because of how the floor is. Ooh, this is back at before I fought that big sandworm. Crest of Mercury. It does make me worry that we're just picking up random protection sigils. So if we're assuming the same thing that happened that time is going to happen again, Ring of Contract, then I'm worried someone else is gonna get hurt. Rustic, hefty-looking ring of unknown material. And anything more about the crest? Snake in the symbol of Mercury signifies alchemy. Right, that's like the commonly used medical sign. Right. And in that case, maybe the Amulet of Solomon is just supposed to represent the church, because that's a fairly prominent location that we've been to several times in the game. Right, this room back here kind of... Camera, take it, kind of resembles Kaufman's office. So, are we gonna need like a... Camera with a flash, so potentially we might need to use that to like stun an enemy or something. Aha, here's our beloved little plate in the wall. Finally time to see what's behind you. Great, can hear things behind me, which isn't great. Electricity is flowing to the key. I'll get shocked if I grab it now. Right, is there anything I can do? Looking ring. I think, I mean, I did have wire cutters, but I think unfortunately I discarded those after use. Yeah, I don't know what I think any of these things would use. Alright, that's fine. I'll try and... Ah, no, I remember the generator. The generator at the bottom, that's what I need to turn off. The only problem is, if I turn the generator off, I'm not gonna be able to use the lift to get back up here, so... I gotta find like an alternate route down to the generator. Unless very conveniently they wanted to put it nearby? Did they? Not really. Well, I know that last time the generator was in the basement, and we've been to the basement, but that didn't actually have what we needed. Right, we can at least... Elevator doesn't appear to be... Ah! Okay, where was the elevator? Because we could check out the third floor. That would probably be useful. I mean, reality's kind of gone weird, so who's to say the generator wouldn't be on the third floor? Alright. This is... Ah, the shrine. Looks like an altar. Wonder what they worship. Harry still hasn't been paying attention to the plot. And little weird doors. Okay, that's... So I can just select however many of these as I like. This, I'm not even going to begin looking at that until I've got like at least a hint. Alright, I think this is the room with the pipe that I've re-entered before. Although it does have like 10 million random women in it now. So, that's great. I'm really going to need to heal from that, thank you. So, hopefully the fact that there's ladies in here, hopefully means I'll like, be able to get something. I swear this was just the room with the pipe. There we are. I've been trying to retrace my steps, but, you know, it's pretty difficult. Well, kind of looks the same. Is this anything new, or are you just respawning to be cruel? I think they're just respawning purposely to dishearten me. That's annoying. I swear I have I have checked like everywhere. I cannot find out a way to switch that electricity off. The only thing I can think of is originally in the hospital there was the 4th floor. But I can't remember how I got to it. I think I was just like pressing buttons, just a wall. Ah. Yeah, there was a part of this wall that I could smash through before. So only on this bit it says just a wall. Can I just break through here? Come on, game. Alright, I know there's some way to do it. Thinking if any of my items would do it. I mean, not really. Punch the wall? Is that anything? Yeah. Because, like, the only thing I have access to is that weird thing on the 3rd floor. Which I am, like, pretty confident that I don't know what to do with that. I'm begrudgingly going back up there and I'm gonna try and use all of my items on it. At least that might be something. Maybe looks like an altar. Maybe taking a photo of the altar might reveal something. No, am I out of luck? I am out of luck. Yeah, can't interact with the door either. Without... Yeah, that's a lot of buttons, and I have literally no idea how I at all would attain that. After some more wandering around and not doing anything beneficial, apparently these paintings are what I'm supposed to be interrupting with. I could have sworn that I tried to click on them before, but I guess I was at the wrong angle or something. So, yeah. A cross, Pythagoras triangle, and then a little house. I can do that. Thank God for internet walkthroughs. What would I do without them? Right. Check out the right side first. Health strength, thanks you. Now, yeah, this is Kaufman's office. I know you want to read that, Harry. He is really very stubborn about not reading the obvious piece of paper on the floor. Is that not a piece of... Am I blind? I might be blind. No, it's gotta be readable. Don't do this to me, Harry. What an absolute pain in the neck. He will not pick it up. Alright, I'm heading in the other room then. Right, the other side has more weird chairs and birdcage key. Thank you very much. Lovely, back with our ghost bird. Use the birdcage key. Key of Fleg. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is proper... Oh god. Okay, great. The zombie children are actually attacking me now. Yeah, I was gonna say this is the school, but this isn't. This is the actual basement under the hospital area. Back in the kitchen, look around for the random utensils I can pick up. That looks like kind of a dead baby, so I'm not happy about that. This little green thing here. You can't tell me that's not pick-upable. That looks very intriguing. Apparently it's not pick-upable, I guess. How bizarre. Ah, here's another one on the floor. It might just be, dunno, generic green boxes in the kitchen. There's a dagger of melancholy. Take it. Yeah, I could use my ring as the chain link, but yeah, I'll take your dagger. So, what am I sort of supposed to do with ancient dagger named after the Magri? Great. Chain is fixed with the ring. Don't. Ooh. Great. There's something or someone in here. I kind of just want to leave though. I don't really want to see whatever comes out of there. This is the word Bethor is on the wall. Right. And we're okay. Wrong way. My bad. Ooh, little weird red thing here. Jelly beans. Is that conveniently a key? Key of Bathor, right. So it's a very whimsical suite to put in Silent Hill. But, you know, whatever keeps you happy. Yeah, this is the room with the videotape. Ooh. Could I actually replay the videotape? Because knowing now what I know about Alessa, we might get some additional context. Or it might just be a different tape.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
Great, so that's Alessa post being burned alive. And sounds like Lisa kind of wanted to, like, euthanize her. Which, considering her condition, I would probably agree with. Yeah, maybe she wasn't being drug tested on, maybe she was kept in the basement because, well, obviously they knew there was something concerning about her condition. But, like, why hide her away? Why not just put her in a private room? Poor little ghost Alessa. Kind of do feel pretty sorry for her. There's, floors and walls are covered with graffiti. That's kill there. Huge pair of eyes. That's help. Hard to make much out. There's kill again down there, and help again. Yeah, she wasn't doing very well here. That's I am killer, I think that says. Killed for like the third time. I hope there's maybe a way we can like save her through this. Because I mean, I don't think she's like the bad guy in all of this. It's kind of just unfortunate that her cards are scattered on the floor. That, you know, she was used as a vessel for evil. I still think she's like totally redeemable. Child's drawings are scattered on the floor. And her little outfit. 6, maybe 7. Must be a kid about that age. Maybe they were twins? Maybe... I could have swear Alessa looks kind of older. Maybe not. Maybe her and Cheryl are twins. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Evoke 5 rites, unveil thy fate. That'll be the good old religious doodads we have. Although... yeah, we have 4, assuming the dagger counts as one, which I'm not 100% sure that it would. But anyway, there's... that's Araton, and... what was it? Bethor is just around here. Generator, finally. Okay, so... yes, turn the generator off. Find our way back up to that electric key. And hopefully that'll be the Arathon door. Oh god, there's more of these ghost freaks around. Right, you lot stop annoying me. Good. Gotta keep topping my health up, make sure I'm fine. I'm actually pretty good for medical supplies. Don't actually have to use them that much. I think the electrified key is... yes, this room. Great. We are cooking on gas here. Araton, the last religious symbol, should be in here somewhere.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
Things are getting clearer, so... the whole reason Cheryl was sort of lured into this place is because they set Alessa on fire, and yeah, I was right, they did do that deliberately. Not as a sacrifice, because they weren't trying to kill her. They were trying to cause her an excessive amount of pain, so Cheryl would... Disc of Ouroboros, so Cheryl would feel drawn to this location. And with the two of them now together, they'll... what? Be consumed? Both of them merge into the same person? Both die while the demon or the spirit or whatever takes hold? It's unclear. I don't think this is going to end well for either of the girls, though. Another thing I noticed while on the wall, specimen of different butterflies and moths hanging on the wall. I guess that explains why one of the bosses was a big moth then, if Alessa likes the moths. But we do actually have all of the rights now. You're gonna make me press all of them in my inventory? Yes, you are. There we are. I hope beyond this door lays probably Alessa and definitely Dahlia.
Come along. No. to. Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
So, potentially Cheryl is a bit younger if they're not twins. Is this back to the bedroom? I think so. Yeah, I gotta say, I didn't know how child abusey this game would get. I thought it was just generic spooky shenanigans, but it's pretty full on. I wonder if we're gonna see Alessa burned alive.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze! What in the devil's name? Ugh!
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise, my daughter will be the mother of God.
how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your role is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this.
Gladness! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, it kept you busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Huh? What the?
Jesus Christ. I'm hoping by throwing the thing at, the red liquid at them, it means that Alessa / Cheryl are both going to be fine. This thing looks... This is a very cool looking enemy. Please don't hurt me. Am I even shooting it? Wow, that was a quick death. 3 hits. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's cool how he looks like kind of a combination of the other enemies in Silent Hill. Like, he's got kind of like a dog head, and he's got the wings of the creatures outside. So it's kind of weird how he must have sort of had a hand in manifesting what those monsters look like. Right, we're getting some hits in on him. Yeah, I probably should have moved out of the way and not just stand exactly still while he's doing that. I figure handgun's probably the best idea. Alright, he's doing his thing. Leg it. That was very ineffective legging. Yeah, I'm just using my good old handgun because I'm... Are you actually stationary? You kind of look like... not... I'm very bad at this. He's not really stationary. There are just like massive spikes in the middle of the room. Is that... I feel like one of those missed me, which was kind of an improvement on the other ones. Actually successfully managing to avoid some of his attacks now. And then, yeah, just hit him with a million shotgun shells. I think if I kind of do it in more of a... Okay. That was not ideal. The problem is he only has to hit you with one of them. And then, because it stuns you, you just can't move. How many bullets have I got left? 7. That's not going to be enough to kill him. Right, where is he? There is absolutely no indicator that this guy's even, like, taking damage. I mean, it's blood spurts, but like...
Daddy.
Jesus. I don't fully know how to take that ending. Mostly because I don't know what happened in it. Well, I do, I saw it, but I'm still unclear. We seem to have lost our daughter but gained a baby. So... yeah, my first thought when they showed the baby was, because they were mentioning how, like, Alessa / Cheryl was going to be the mother of the demon they were trying to summon. So my first thought was, oh god, is this like the demon child? But this... I mean, I feel like if it was the demon child, at least one of the characters would have maybe, you know, mentioned that. But apparently not, so... It's very unclear. Is the baby somehow Cheryl? Is it unrelated? Is it just like a random baby that we have now? I do like that Lisa prevented Dr. Kaufman from leaving. He very much should stay in the nowhere to like repent his sins. Lisa has to stay there because of her guilt of... I wouldn't say what she did to Alessa, but more of... Actually, does Lisa deserved to be there, because I feel like through her cutscene it implied that she was, like, looking after Alessa after her burning. But yeah, the burning was, she was, like, kept in a state of being half burned alive for, like, 7 years. And yeah, presumably Lisa didn't euthanize her, even though she definitely should have. So I guess it's kind of fair for her to feel guilt about that. She was, you know, part of the reason why Alessa stayed so alive as long as she did. I wouldn't say she has that much blame. I put a lot more blame on Dr. Kaufman, because he... Is this like a weird sitcom intro for the characters? This is a very odd way of doing it. It's like I got the joke ending, like the ending of the UFO thing would be. That's kind of a weird way of, I don't know, ruining the tone a little bit, I feel, at the end, but whatever, I'll ignore it. I got the good ending, apparently, which is nice. See my stats. Yeah, I actually thought this game was way longer than this. I'm sure I read online when I was, like, deciding whether I would play this or not, that it's, like, the same length as Silent Hill 2, but this one was way quicker. I picked up most of the items, so pretty much what I'm happy about. And shot a lot of people at close range. 6 stars ain't bad. And yeah, that little cutscene there showed that Harry picking up a baby with Sybil. I always assumed that was like Harry's, like, dead wife that he picks up the baby with. But knowing it's Sybil makes much less sense. I don't know. Maybe it was a reincarnation of Cheryl. You know what? That's what I'm going for. I think the baby was a reincarnation of Cheryl / Alessa. And yeah, basically because her soul or whatever had been so intertwined with the demon that when I killed the demon, it kind of killed her. But, you know, her remnants of a soul was still active, so they had to go into a new body. Who knows? That's really a stretch, but that's what I'm going with. I really enjoyed Silent Hill 1, actually. It had kind of a slow start, plot-wise, but I'd say everything Lighthouse and onwards was just great in terms of plot stuff. And yeah, it was actually a lot more darker and depressing than I expected it was going to be. So I really like that aspect of it. I'm kind of excited to play 3 now, because I know that's the cult stuff as well. That's it for this one. I'll play 3 at some point, probably not immediately after this, because I like to take a break between spooky games, because I'm a coward. But I'm excited. Thanks for watching.